No, DeVoe's playing. I'm not sure if it's right to coin here. Could be incorrect. It takes away my coin Marin play. Weird. Well, they're playing Aviana. Alright, I think we should crush this. How was your day? It was alright. I got some Thanksgiving stuff ready. Didn't do much though. And really my game day's just getting running going, you know?
For no one.
Surprising.
Are you gonna leave it here or I'm gonna move it back?
Immediately draws the Marin again. It already has the wondrous one. I think this Zilliax is really clean here. You saw some turkey. Oh, dude.
Is there trouble?
Use brawl here, so wait, oh. That is a great top deck, actually.
Time waits for no one.
Annoying. Oh, more delay. Hey, bad. Well, that's not good. I don't really like taking all this damage here.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
Yeah, Dirty Rats could come back, but do you think you'll need in the future? I mean, will it be optimal? Who knows, right? Mr. Streamer, if a meta happens that incentivizes a certain tech card, will you benefit from running the tech card? Like, Mr. Streamer, do you think if you're stuck on an airplane that's coming down, you'll need a parachute? Wait, what?
Time waits for no one.
That's bad. The brawl of this lives is really bad. Wondering if you ever do something weird like draw, then play Bulwark, then play Yor. I don't know. A little scary though. No, that's not what I wanted to happen, chat. That's really bad. I guess taking double ceaseless is pretty insane here, right? Can I play this deck in Bronze 4? So I am a part of a global shadow government, and we will hunt you down and find you and sabotage your entire life, but subtly, if you play this deck in Bronze 4, right? We can't let this deck be relevant in Bronze 4, right? So at the end of the day, I wouldn't recommend it. But why they played 8 mana Reforestation? Did they have no minions in hand when I did this? Oh, that's insane.
Time waits for no one.
All right, little one, let's bring it to life.
Wait, this has 4 octopus guys in it. That's crazy, dude. Alright, we could hit lethal here.
I am the eyes of my people, and I see all.
Everybody was happy. I think it's gonna.
So when they get $100,000 and
There's always room for dessert.
I'm really gonna push double face here. Maybe that's dumb. They don't even have many minions. They death rattle it to just board locks them, so Atsana TV, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody. Wait. Did you accidentally click the what's the collaborate?
everybody's surprised.
Why isn't it letting me shout you out?
All of history is under my gaze.
There we go.
Time waits for no one.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
I guess I'll take you Sarah here. Getting cooked, I see? You mean more like cooking, alright?
My hand is too full.
Now, what did they just overdraw? Well, that actually would have been a really relevant draw there. Man, what are they doing here? Is this him conceding, I guess? Yeah.
I concede to you.
Won't ever bet on him again. I can't believe a player in top 20 legend did something that I would consider suboptimal. I never do anything suboptimal. The only reason I'm stuck here in Platinum 7 is this game is mostly luck based. And I don't buy all the cards. Oh, logic.
How it can be in, I don't know ornaments, so I don't know how would
I was
put that in there with it.
Ragnaros versus Leora!
Our flames will devour everything and everyone.
Bow before me, mortals!
think they're owl or think they're another Aviana. Anybody new heights here? I don't know if that was a good play. That's bad. Oh, they have the new one. Should we make the deck full golden? That's something I should be doing, chat. That's kind of annoying. Yes, of course.
combatant center, and I take
But draw threes. Dang, they might have gone triple L here.
There's always room.
Maybe my best chance of winning here. Is that good? It's kind of good actually.
That one was 98.
I remember this place.
Triple
well.
Elise.
I remember this place well.
Full of nerfed minions. Ham's never been nerfed, right? Well, this is bad, chat. Everything has a melting.
All forms of rivalry crushed.
Got it.
Get back.
Wait, does that just permanently get them +6 spell damage? That would be broken. Or does it just like... Wait, oh no, they actually just got 6 spells. Okay, that sucks. It's gonna be pretty tough to win here. I don't know what to do here, chat. Gotta find Bulwark. Yeah, probably. Just not much I can do. Stop this turn. I gotta hope it's not in their hand yet. I won't even Bulwark, because if I'm not putting pressure, they can just like ping 4 turns in a row, you know? I wonder what happens if I just don't play minions for like 80 turns here. You know, because they're kind of board locked. And it get awkward real fast, right? And there's Bulwark, but I think I'm gonna stick to my plan for a little bit. See if that helps. We'll see. I'm hoping they can't kill off their own stuff. It's a little awkward here, right? Even if they kill off their own stuff, it's like awkward to make a copy. They have 4 locations on the board. It's so awkward here. I like what they do.
Now is the time to act.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
I have it here. Like, they can't do copies here, so they have to kill more stuff. Alright, let's see if they have it. I gotta hope they effed up the calculation here. But, like, I only can make 1 copy, right? Oh god, that... Got the insidious hits, how good they are. Maybe they break. Dude, if they brick here... Oh my god, come on, brick. No! Ah, it was a nice line by me though, you know? It like gave me a chance. Is Chrono Lord Epoch not worth the slot in Quest Warrior? Alright. Imagine you go to somebody's party, right? And they're playing no Paul McCartney. And you're like, you know, don't you think Paul McCartney is a good artist? Why aren't you playing Paul McCartney? And it's like, the playlist is fine as is. Alright? You're like, but don't you think Paul McCartney would be a good addition to the playlist? You know? Don't you think, like, even just the Beatles is just such a part of culture? Like, what party doesn't have Paul McCartney in it, you know? And why is Chrono Lord Epoch not in this deck? Alright? Even... So if you see, this is a Quest Warrior list that runs Chrono Lord Epoch. It happens to have a 38% win rate. Pretty bad. And even in that list, it's a pretty low on the list of cards. So that is probably why it is not run. Right?
versus the Lich King.
Deck idea review. Okay. Imprisoned Demon Hunter. Okay. I don't know what is Time Warden. I don't even know what Time Warden does. So you're freezing. I gotta look up what that card does. Let's see. Interesting. Let's see. Show sports. Timeway Warden. All right, imprison a minion. Oh, okay. Wait, so you have to death rattle this. All right, how do you bound? So then you silence it or something, and you do Zai the Incredible. Like, how do you? Okay, I mean, it's a. All right, it's an incredibly fun looking idea. Like, it's there for the memes. I like it. It's terrible. Like, there's just no way this deck would ever be good. Because if it was good, the calls for nerfs would be so insane. But I mean, it's like, so your opponent has to play minions for that to be good. 10k dormant, yeah. But like, so it's like hard for you to get 6 mana. I feel like you should run the 5 mana card that summons 2 death rattles. That makes more sense because then even like you're basically Blobatar abusing, and then you do the Timeways, and then they can't play many minions on board, right? Because they're all these dormant stuff, you know. So I feel like you should run the 5 mana card, and like if you want to make this meme kind of work, all right, and then you start like putting their guys all stealthy board, and you've got these taunts, and if they can only play like even 3 minions on board, one Blobatar is gonna crush 3 minions, right? Because it's like just they need a wide board, and you're kind of taking away their board space. So that's how it could work and still like kind of be decent, you know.
I remember this place well.
Bro, these are so bad. Oh god. All right. Gain 6 armor.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
That was quite frustrating. All forms of life. Look for raptors.
I remember this place well.
I worked for 2 hours.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
What is the most flammable? There's always room for dessert!
I screwed up, missed 3 damage.
Nothing gets past my hounds! Make no mistakes.
This needs to go back. All the way out because it's very risky.
Citadel stands strong.
Yeah, the University Finance Tournament too. Where you going?
I don't know. I have to take like 12 things soon.
Take the patent sensor, and I take the crown.
Throw out the other.
Please drop.
For sure we did. If I so usually.
Eyes of my people, and I see all.
I ain't talking.
In good shape, chat. Best 2 treasures instantly, I know, right? And they dirty red out my door here. Going to die. I think I'm not afraid of dying here.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Wait, bad order. Zero mana golden kobold there. Whoops. Never seen so many bots.
Pleasure of food. Pleasure of food.
Wait, is that lethal? With like 3 Grofins? Close. Let's just go for it.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction. I'll be short.
Got him. Chat, what if the reason I've been do you offer coaching? I used to offer coaching. So this is what's interesting, Fury Hunter, is like, this is part of why I wrote the book, is when I was coaching, most of the time, it wasn't coaching on like how to play Hearthstone, because that's easy, right? The game's pretty easy. It'd be more like, hey, you lost the game, and you're you're mad that they like having an identity crisis around you losing the game. How do I help you get past that identity crisis, you know? But yeah, basically like, I don't know. Yeah, well, that's part of my point of view. What I learned from poker is you learn life skills from poker because you have to deal with the fact like you just lost $200 and you need to interpret that and handle that and not lose your shit. But most people just never like the conventional advice around losing, like tilting, is like take a break. I can't do that. I have to stream 6 hours every day, right? Imagine also you're in a tournament, you can't do that. That's like, it's like deep breaths and take a break, and that's not really the correct answer. So I did win last game. I don't know about this. So gamble harder. Just care less and you will tilt less. So the problem with not caring is then you're like, why am I even doing this, right? Like feeling negative emotions about something going wrong when is a good thing, right? Like that's your emotion saying, like, this is bad. I don't want this to happen again. So it's, people think like it's more, you should like not care about natural variance within the game. And play for way more and moved on. Yeah. So it's more like not caring about natural variance in the game. But part of the negative emotions you feel is like, might be like, oh, I'm not convinced I have a winning strategy, right? Like your brain's trying to like say like, you might actually just suck and you're wasting your time and your money. And I'm trying to get you to stop giving away your money.
I remember this place well.
But yeah. Want to lose a couple $1,000s in poker? You're regularly winning like or losing 1,000. My stop loss when I played poker, and shows I was never this, was always $600. I never lost more than 600 because that's and then the most I won $2,000 one night. I won $2,400 one night. Those are the most my won, and that was at 1-2, so that was like 12 buy-ins.
I remember this place well.
You play live poker? NL50. I used to play, I mean, I guess like NL200. Live, but yeah. It's $800. Dang, Fury Hunter. That's like 2.5. I took one shot at that level, Fury Hunter. And the first day I did it, I played real tight and I won 2 buy-ins. And I left up $1,000. Right, and then the second time I did, I'm 45 minutes in, and I run kings into aces, and it was too much for me, and I never played 2-5 again. But I think I could have like increased my I was already making like $25 an hour playing poker. I probably could have gotten up to $40 an hour if I was like, which is, but I never took the lunge, I guess. Awkward. Maybe I board lock them here. I do. They can't do anything for a turn, and that's always nice. I draw one has actually worked out. Playing drunk? Yeah. That's a good idea. I actually found, so when I would drink and play poker, I would play better for the first 2 hours. Like, because it would bring you a free drink. and I would play better because I was just happy, right? You're happy from the alcohol. But then when the alcohol like wears off, you start chasing your alcohol losses. You know, you're not feeling happy anymore, so you're like, I gotta play some hands. So, because I know, like, dude, if I played poker, at least when I was good, like, you know, most of the decisions were obvious, right? Focus when you have, I don't know, poker, like, what I like about poker, why I was good at it, is it's all about, like, not, just like control decks, where there's not a lot of, like, complex technique. It's just like one hand and thinking about like, do I raise or do I fold, or you know. Dude, I feel like maybe I'm just supposed to. I kind of feel like I'm just supposed to chill here again. Like, I guess they can trade off their own stuff, so it's not actually that good. So let's just clear. I can't even full clear though, and I don't want to brawl. It's an atrocious brawl. But going New Heights is nice because you set up for Zilliax. I don't know. Maybe it's New Heights Hero Power Pass. I believe no casinos. Oh, okay. I don't know. I like casinos. I like the concept of gambling. Mainly in that, like, I don't know. But what I like about playing poker and gambling in general is it's like those spot where being delusional doesn't help you. Because being delusionally confident in most areas of your life will have a lot of benefits, right? Like you're delusionally confident in a job interview, and then you get a higher job, and then you're delusionally confident in your team about like how much you're contributing, and you just keep being delusional, and then it's like a Ponzi scheme of like delusionality, and the next thing you know it, you're like the CEO, and then the next thing you know it, like you're like going for jail for fraud, but like you're 60 at this time, and it's not that big a deal, you know, you had a good life, right? So. Why is the sound so bad right now? Oh, I changed it. I changed something because there was a lot of background noise. Can you hear me all right? I don't know.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
Helpful to a certain level. Well, it might be helpful because it gets you to play it, right? We'll play Fleece Navidad later, Magikarp. But can you still? I don't know.
Fall apart without me.
But not losing your home as many. I think we might have died. The biopod is pretty bad. We'll see though. Elusive. I probably have to clear here. We do have Bulwark, so like if they launch but don't clear immediately with their own ceaseless kind of thing, which is like an often a play, we could play Bulwark and then go ceaseless, and that could save us from the damage, stuff like that. To a certain level. I mean, I don't even think like why would being delusional about your poker skills ever be helpful, Dr. Bushi? It could be in that it like makes you think that you're good at poker, so you keep playing even though you're not good. Why did you seal slam there? I wanted to kill the 2/2. I don't know. Not that complicated. Saving shield slam for this doesn't really matter because they have elusive. See, so if they didn't have elusive, I might have saved it, but it's just not worth it. This is bad.
Ruination.
I go trade, then this goes down to 2, and then it goes down to 7, and this goes down to 9, and then I could go double Zilliax. I kind of like that. Brawl doesn't seem very good here. Ah, they summoned 10 drops too. This is pretty bad. I guess I can go double Zilliax first. No. Don't really want to do that. Yeah. Will not have it calling the nuts. So that's like, yeah. I mean, so I played at 1-2 a lot. Calling a triple barrel against most players is a terrible play. I did that play and it would win me a good amount of money, but also lose me. Like most of the time when I call a 1-2 like regular who's like nothing special but not like atrocious, they would have it, you know. Sometimes they would overvalue your hand. You see that more often. Like someone would overvalue a hand without the nuts. Like they would play, you know, like a top pair top kicker too hard. But most people don't like, and you would see like the complete, like sometimes you call like the brick draw, right? But I'm so cooked here, chat. What do I even do here? Is there an out from this? I feel like I have to hit Bulwark here. Off of Marin. Like Brawl just leaves me dead.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Did I hit Brawl? No.
I remember this place well.
But hanging in there, NoHandsGamer chat. Trying to hang in there. Yeah. Often, yeah. I mean, I talk about calling too often in the book. I struggle for calling too often. I've had a lot of situations where, where I would call people down, and I had to like train myself. And there's like spots in the book where I talk about like folds I made that were wrong that I remember years later, but I don't remember the calls I made that were wrong years later. You know, I didn't even think about that in the book. Like, I don't think about bad calls I made. I think about the bad folds I made that they showed the bluff.
I remember this place well.
Okay, are we actually like a stabilizing hands gamer here?
Choose soon.
That's not good.
Lot number 802, welcome to the collection. Oh!
All right, draw a bulwark. Have a not bulwark.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary
Blaze of
decimation.
trail.
All right, please my 3/5 here. Ass. Holy, hanging in there, chat. Down this jerkwad.
I've seen creation and
I'm down this jerkwad.
destruction.
Do I even need these? I think I'd rather play this. Maybe that's dumb. I don't know. Wait, actually, this one's pretty good. Next turn, but
My hand is too full.
all right. Now I have a taunt minion, so I don't know if that matters.
I have seen creation and I will bring.
Holy dude, oh, the Chrono Lord's gonna be so good here. Oh, you know what sucks though? The Chrono Lord doesn't kill the 10-10. Oh god. Wait. Is that insane? I could go this, right? And then I get a Zilliax. But it doesn't. It is actually wait. Oh, I could do. Maybe I still do that, yeah. Because then I can do a summon a copy. Wait, maybe I'm supposed to do the 1/1 then. Right? I don't know. 1, 5.
Endure and grow. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
That's bad. No, maybe if that's it, then maybe we can still pull this off here. All right, imagine if we top decked like the oh god. Stay focused, no hands. Stay in the pocket.
I'm almost out of cards.
Well, it seems like a mediocre turn. I would have done a better play. As oh, for our opponent, okay. Yeah, it is mediocre.
Let's choose soon.
But more biopods is scary. And we lost our 8 drop, which is bad. But I don't know, maybe like this is like awkward for them. Oh, they get a 10-10 biopod, which is a little scary, right? Oh, there's bulwark. Good damage minion +2/+2.
Insignificant. The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
These are just like annoying
Insignificant.
here. I could trade my this here, and then I play these, and like they can't trade off their own board very easily.
Serve the dream.
Kind of like that.
I'm out of cards.
I give them the ability to get a 10-10 soulbone, which is maybe why this is dumb, but I don't know. Yeah. We take, they were pretty cracked. Out of gas, we'll see. They got 10 cards in their hand and they have Tess. Trading was good too, I don't know. But yeah, trading the Ziliax means it's like awkward for them to put more stuff on the board. Awkward for them to go Tess here.
Let's choose soon.
And they're using this in a spot, but adversary thing with the prime. This is bad though. Alright. Do I have to go with Eric's crown and Hyrule now? Probably. Is there like a really good minion I could draw? Maybe like Bob Freezy Boy. There's Bob Freezy Boy. Now we can just like do nothing for a turn. Ooh, wait, draw a spell. Hey, time warp. Hey, do I get there here? It's like just like a Bob Freezy Boy and like pass, and like.
Such choices. Time is short.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Magic bard. There's no future for you. Taste my blade. Taste my blade.
Got him. Chad, that is what we call the skill. I actually beat the Viopod NoHandsGamer, dude. Jesus, my blade. What matchups do you mulligan away quest? I don't ever do it. All right. I'm sure there's some like deep analysis where like we consulted the statistics and we found out that the hunter matchup you can get a 3% edge, and I'm just not gonna do it. All right. I'm not gonna do it.
Ragnaros versus Huln.
Yeah, stream's popping, by the way.
Go before me, mortals!
Why do you have 2 Quest Warrior decks? The same reason I have two two of chat's mom's phone numbers, you know? Sometimes one doesn't answer, so I call the other one, you know? This hand is awful. just in case.
Welcome to the crew.
Debatable also, thank you for the 13 months.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory!
Firms left. Planetary decimation. Wonder like when's ideal to play Bulwark against Hunter. Like chat, I'm up against Gamer Girl. Son of a. I know, right? Dude, stream wasn't for some reason like Egg is not as popular for the stream. Both the stream wasn't popping yesterday, and my YouTube video on Egg Warlock is not popping, which is kind of disappointing. You know, it just the people just don't appreciate a good egg, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like but it's like sometimes the deck makes a comeback and it's more fun, but Egg Warlock, yeah. Even last meta, yeah. It's funny, like I'm really good at these decks that most viewers consider to be boring. All right, please don't get +2 health here. Please. Is Gamer Girl your nemesis? I don't know. We played a lot of games against her earlier this month, so. And Gamer Girl has a questionable reputation, right? But that makes it more fun to play against, you know? We don't have a famous rival Jay Huang to play against anymore, right? So we have to go settle for less like toxic but still less toxic people, right?
Time is short.
Oh, not verified? Oh, let me see. Does it not like let random people message me? I have requests on Twitter, but oh, he is verified. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me see. Settings and privacy. Yeah, how do I notifications, messages?
Welcome to the crew. All forms of life will be brought. Planetary decimation.
Monetization. Like, how do I account information? Sorry, I thought you just say like.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Premium notifications, disability. How do you get like? How do you let random people message you? Like usually you just get a request, but like, let's see. Did all these people? Some of these people don't have aren't verified. I don't know.
Drink with me, friend.
Sadiq, I think you need to be verified. Ah, God. Annoying. Don't want to.
There's always room for dessert.
I might have been dumb. I don't know. A business email? Yeah. Let me say, okay. So I think it shows my my sponsorship email. Oh, and my regular email on my Gmail. Let me see. It's NoHandsGamer 5@gmail.com. Let's see if I got any messages. So yeah, just message me at NoHandsGamer5@gmail.com.
Time is short.
I kind of wonder if I ever go for at least one mana thing and then self kill. I don't know. I probably should just take the easy play. Take the easy play.
What is the most flammable?
Is there a reason not to take the easy play, Chad? I guess there's more alien encounters incoming, right? I could go like shield block, kill my own hostile invader. Actually might be better. Kind of does seem better. Wait for them to commit more resources here.
Time is short. Ruination.
I remember this place well.
Yeah, they didn't hit fireball. I guess I could play around second brewmaster here, but
These could belong to a brand
he's
new
both
species.
Ragnaries here, so I don't know. Guess I could hit double brewmaster here. Still haven't hit Niall.
finding?
Yeah, so the collab is for anyone who's down. So
Enemy finding.
Master 69.
This could be our home.
Bro, they're like, I refuse to play and pay mana for my cards. So annoying.
All forms of life will be crushed.
Job done.
Planetary decimation.
Mana for cards.
Time is short.
Drink with me, friend.
It's bad. Well, here we are.
Such choices.
Welcome to the crew.
Like they're out of gas here. They have 7 more eruptions left, right?
The pirate's life is not for me.
Sisters, my instinct
Son of a
is to hunt
6/6.
down our enemies.
Time is short.
I found a secret.
Blah, 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 blah.
sisters. My arrows shall
annoying.
strike down our foes.
The Theorem Ceaseless is nice here. Ooh. Ice Tramp, but it's still 0. You ever play Brawl over Ceaseless? I don't think so. They've done the Grifta nonsense.
I have seen creation,
Slamming it.
and I will bring destruction.
What are we talking about?
Junk not scary. Junk fun. I found a sea urchin.
Fella, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, dude. Gamer Girls was beating me pretty badly the other day, but not today. Today we cannot be stopped.
I have no time.
Wait, son of a Sylvanas. Wait, I just brawl here and I'm fine. We could just play Bob. Yeah, do we ever just play Bob here? Or are we better off, like, we're probably better off brawling here. And I could go Draconex, but then they steely. You know, ironically, if my Ceaseless lives, it's the worst out for me. Click before, I'm clicking after. It's usually better to click after because it's a full clear most of the time. See here, we get the full clear. Big fan.
I have few cards left. Few cards remain. There are no cards left.
Twice as hot. To cook twice as fast.
I can wait.
I can wait, no. Blah, blah, blah.
No more cards. Action. Act. Perfection. Insignificant. Act. Perfection.
Chat, you know, I reinstated my trust in the dev team when they printed all these warrior cards, alright? Here's the reality. You know, aggro and OTK players will never be happy. Alright? We have to accept that they're miserable people and that the only way to make us happy is to play control. Good. Dude, stream popping, by the way. Rank 4. Dude, never again, Chris. Dude, I'm still salty from that, all right? Chad, I remember like that's why, you know, like the whole, you know, everyone was going after Warrior, and then I realized it's really War. You have to, sometimes you have to like attack your opponent's deck because the best offense is a very good defense. You have to say like, you know, that's why you have to constantly be nailing, ripping on OTK decks, right? Can't. I wonder if they should. We should make like a. What if like they've been the most toxic decks of 2025? All right. You can include stuff from like StarCraft with Fizzle, and anything that's been around in the year 2025. So not just this. Amalgam Warlock, Protoss Mage, Protoss, Hostage Demon Hunter, but it wasn't that good though. It has to be like tier 3 or higher. Oh, double boom boss. Oh yeah. Good times.
Ragnaros versus
Imbue Hunter. Ooh, Imbue Hunter. Yeah. We're talking about 2025. Unkiliax was not a 2025 thing. It was a 2024 thing. I was a big fan myself, but maybe in theory I could empathize why some people wouldn't like Hydration Station summoning 3 Unkiliaxes and then coming back over and over with Typool. But I think those people are also just kind of haters. Oh crap. You think this was bad then? Ooh, OTK Dummy Warrior? Yeah. Plays had 2-4 had to go.
I remember this place well.
Shift Demon Hunter. Oh yeah, 4 mana Shift Demon Hunter. The good times. Worms of Life. Zimri Priest? Yeah, Zimri Priest was pretty hated.
I remember this place well.
Theo, thank you for the raid. Welcome, buddy.
I remember this place well.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Why do I think I throw this down now? This matchup is rough for the warrior. Dude, we won it with against the biopod earlier, Theo. I was pretty proud of myself.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again. Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
Combatant center, and I take the crown.
All forms of life. I don't know. I could have gone hostile. It just doesn't seem very good there.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen the light again.
But surprisingly, I did win that game.
Such choices.
I think
I'm not rooting for you.
I'm not going shield slam here. I'm just doing this for one here. This allows me to go Marin plus shield slam next turn. I can kill like one big threat and then go Marin. Real chats. 12 and 8, not too. 12 and 8. 12 and 8. If you continue to go at that rate, you will get #1 legend. Like, don't let the people over on YouTube who've been chat. YouTube is like the Instagram of the gaming world. It creates false beauty standards for win rates. All right, you know, real like you know we need like videos where like so's like this is a real win rate. This is me without the filters. All right.
I remember this place well.
It's terrible. I have it at 82%, so I'm still in the clear unless we lose this game. You're doing good.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Dude, the Lulu is like my favorite. It's like my favorite emote these days. Dude, when I've been doing, all right, like when I do YouTube videos where I'm like, hey, I had a 60% win rate with this deck and I climbed 100 ranks. It's like garbage views. Then I do 79% win rate or 23 and 4, you know, like the YouTube loves the unrealistic win rate standards, right? Did I gave a free wand to the opponent? Oh, I see. That is annoying. Big number good. Yeah.
Fountains of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
Alright. That was a pretty good turn, chat, not gonna lie. Alright, chat, and they never get biopods here, right? So hello, you consider Deep Miner Bran useless in this deck? Alright, uncle. So I'm sorry that you got trapped under a rock. And you've been under that rock for the last 8 months, alright? But in the last 8 months since you've been under the rock, I know you were like Deep Miner Brand, you're thinking because you're under a rock, you're thinking about deep mining, right? But he's no longer in standard, okay? I've been playing wild. Alright.
Choose soon.
Wait, holy Yamato cannons. All right. Dude, it's boring and it's blood mage, isn't it, right? The right play. Like, these just suck. So for the quest reward, do you? Maybe you do. I don't know. Tragic star in the chat. Action. Packed. Perfection. How afraid of death am I here, chat? Can I like afford to like slam down? I can go Zilliax, right? Zilliax is the natural play. What is the problem with Zilliax? I don't know. I don't really have a good response to them just launching and making a bunch of copies, I guess, but I don't know.
I am the eyes of my people, and I see all.
Might just be.
Time is short. There's always room for dessert.
Can they copy the quest somehow? They might run Bob. I don't know. We'll see. I have Ceaseless, Time Warp, and Galvadon. So there's a good chance we win just by getting our Ceaseless down to 0 mana here. Feed your dino or... Wait, oh. Can they do burst here? $14 plus 12. Do I ever die? Did I throw? This is 8. 16 plus 4. Oh god. Wait. I think it's, yeah, it's lethal. Oh god, my play was bad. I should have just thrown down the Zilliax. Yeah. I should just throw down the Zilliax. Unless they throw and they can't do the math here. Yeah, they got the math. God, chat! I had to do the Zilliax play. Would you ever consider Justin Trueheart, Justicar Trueheart in this deck? Yeah, so let's say one of the many oil tycoon billionaires in this channel. First of all, let's pretend Justicar Trueheart was in this. And one of the oil tycoon billionaires said, I love Justicar Trueheart. And I just came into a $10 million from a small royalty payment. So I want to share one of the 1 million. I'll give you a 1 million to run Justicar Trueheart. That scenario, I would definitely consider it, right? Oh, they're playing aggro. Oh, switch to rogue. All forms of life. You have hearts in your deck?
This place well.
What did he steal? Did he steal my coin or something? Oh, he prepped. I don't think that I drew this, but...
This ship would fall apart without me.
I remember this place well.
Oh, they didn't high roll Biopod. I feel like it's Discover here for armor. Really bad, but actually let's take Discover and this. Even though the 5/5 would have been good with Zilliax, but whatever. No, no. That. All right, bull market. If I win this game, we'll be banned.
All forms of life will.
You know what, I think. I feel like I'm better off coning New Heights to set up Resiliax. So they'll have 3. How likely is it I die? I think it's not actually that likely.
Planetary decimation.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Is that lethal, dude? No. Really? You gotta be joking me! You gotta be joking me, chat. Son of a... Alright, well... What I get for not clearing the 3-1. Biopod didn't even win the game.
Ragnaros versus Edwin!
The scourge will meet their end. Bow before me, mortals!
The sniper.
This ship would fall apart.
Bro,
without me.
like, why is everyone playing Starship Rogue today? We're literally playing against like 100% Rogue today. How do you make sure? All right. So, I go to the government, right? And I say, we need to stop people from sniping me. And they pass laws. So, but right now it's taking a while, all right? But pretty soon there'll be the National Sniper Act, where your credit score will go down and you'll be blacklisted from society for sniping. Also, the real reason the government wants to do this is because they will allow them to like monitor all your computer behavior to prevent sniping. So basically it's just a way that they could justify like
Remember this place well.
government surveillance, which I'm for if it stops sniping, right? And it's a opium, thank you for the prime. Bro, I'm sick of them like deja vuing my location. Word. Snipers get sniped. They wouldn't really care. It's not really. Chat, when you think about it, like if you snipe me, you're really ruining the entertainment for like millions of people. I mean, like thousands of people, right? So it's kind of like if you stole, you know, $5 from 1,000 people, right? Because that's the amount of value most people get. Millions. Any insight for the new way of give without spending on cards? All right. So if you don't want to spend on cards, I recommend you download Hearthstone Deck Tracker. Right. It will upload your collection into the game. Then you go here. It shows you what decks are buildable. You can limit to your collection. You can sort by how much dust. So I have like almost all the cards on my EU collection. But if I go to like my Asia collection, right? I'm missing some cards. This one I don't have Meriden, right? So you can find out exactly how much. So you can say, all right, I'm only willing to spend 2,000 dust on something. And then you could sort by something like win rate. And you can find, if you don't want to pay, you go bronze through gold. And you can see exactly what decks are available to you for a cheap price, all right? That's what I would do. But that's just me, chat. Do I ever have like crazy two-turn here?
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
How much damage burst do I have next turn? Wait, oops. I forgot about this. My bad. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Battle pass or the mini set? You want to buy the battle pass with money and then buy the mini sets with gold, right? It's kind of like saying, would you rather have a seatbelt or like brakes on your car? You really want both, all right? This isn't like, do you want, you know, like a high def, like a stereo or like a, you know, whatever. I won't give my money to Blizzard, right?
forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
I could just leave the 6-5 up here. Hearthstone deck tracker. You can download, if you download using my link here, it does help out the stream.
I remember this place well.
Back on an A, yep. So, yeah. So mini sets, when you buy a mini set, probably if we look at like most of the mini sets, it's kind of, so it costs 1,500 or 2,000 gold usually. To get the amount of value you get out of a mini set, you'd probably have to buy 100 packs, which is 1,000 gold. It's like, so it's like $100 versus $15. Like, it's absurd value, chat. That's why I'm saying you should do that. Or you can get super lucky with packs. All right, if you just have this incredible amount of luck, and you don't really need my help, right? Like, chat, okay. My viewers are typically down on their luck, all right? Life's not going so well for them. They keep getting high rolled, all right? At least that's what they tell me, all right? They're like, I can't get past the rank, blah, 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 you know? Like, that's what I assume, based off their true stories they tell me.
Now for you. I'll be short. I am the eyes of my people, and I see all.
Look here since I found this channel. Every dimension. Katie, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
All forms of life will be crushed. There's always room for
High rolls. Exeter. Get wrecked, ceaseless. That's some big guys though, but I have Brawl, and he doesn't have any of the high rolls. He doesn't have Biopod, and he doesn't have what's it called? The 3-drop. Dude, streams giga popping today. Yeah, sometimes they go popping. I don't even know what to do. Advice to the youth: they're streaming in school. Can you get what do you mean they're streaming in school? Like how to be a good streamer? I don't know. Chat, look, okay. Dude, this is like when people tell success. Alright, I can teach you how to be a good Hearthstone player. To be a good streamer. Like I sometimes find it weird that people like me as a human being. Like I'm grateful for it, but I'm like sometimes I'm just confused, if that makes sense. Like something seems to be off. But I'm not complaining. I wanted to go Barnabas, but I feel like Marin might be the better play here. They could hit dude, the book gonna be a game changer though. Do I press the button to do more damage here? It does give me 20 damage, which is a lot. I think I'm gonna hold though. A pod here, I'm gonna cry. Always keep it real. Wait, son of a...
Lot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Do I have any minions in my deck? Wait, Ceaseless is the only minion left in my deck, chat. Wait, no, I also have Golden Kobo. Alright,
What is the most flammable? Now for you! Now for you!
there's Time Warp. That's probably game, right? Starship Rogue Believers. I don't know. It seems to be I mean, wait, oh, dude, he's conveniently doing it now. Okay, he's playing it. We're winning. Chat, dude, how do we have 1,800 viewers in the channel? Dude, everyone wants to see No Hands get #1 with the Quest Warrior. Wait, it has charge? Wait, what?
Time is almost up. and I will bring destruction.
It's not meant to be.
Got him. Sleeping pill, gotcha. Data step? I don't know. It might cost money. What are you doing Thanksgiving? Going over to families. The stream is for you, the bolt. Question, when you say hands-free gamer, what's that audio peripheral are you using? I'm using this tech called Natural Point by SmartNav. It's been discontinued. If it breaks, I'm just kind of screwed. I don't want to talk about like what this, all right? Basically assume if it breaks, I'm dead, all right? Like it just, that's what it is, all right? Yeah. It's kind of like if Darth Vader, like you ask Darth Vader, like, what's your backup plan if your brain stops working? You know? Like, there is no backup plan. Okay?
Ragnaros versus Thrall.
I know, it's like, I know this topic always leads to more. It's like when you answer a question. So, like, it always leads to more questions, and then it leads to this, like, oh, I hope you can this. And, like, I just don't want to have that, all right? It's always like, oh, can I use it? You can't. It's discontinued. It's just a real negative topic because this product is amazing. And I would love to, like, I don't know. If I ever get really rich, I might, like, try to build my own version of it. And, like, sell it for, I could sell it for, like, $200 each. All right? And, because it's actually, like, quite a nice product. And I think people who just, like, you know, you could use it,
Sans speak.
you could use it, with the intention of, but yeah. They labeled, yeah. So they said when they disabled it first, they said, we'll still do repairs. And then they lied. Like, they stopped doing repairs. There is, it's, yeah, so. I don't want, this is literally, I didn't want to fucking talk about it, alright? I don't want to fucking talk about it, and we're fucking talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. What else do I have to say, alright? It just pisses me off. Like, one of those, like, it's one of those things that just makes you hate the world thinking about it, and then you just start, like, going full tyrannical, alright? You're like, if this is what the world is, we, like, you know? And then you, next thing, you're just, like, empathizing with Thanos, you know? You're like, you know, maybe he was right.
What is the most flammable?
Awkward, because doesn't even kill things. Go bulwark here. I don't know. Doesn't kill you. I know, right? It doesn't really make sense, Lilith. And the problem, like, wouldn't the problem be that, like, just people would then repopulate and then you just have the same problem 80 years later? You know? You use a mouse. So I use this. I play a minion build, but sometimes my hands tense up, so I use a shield charge. But if I stress out, like if I get tensed up, then I start having nerve pain. So it's all about, like, I feel like I go Bob Freezy Boy. It's just nice, like, denying them from playing a turn. Maybe I don't, actually. I don't know. I can Bob Freezy Boy later. It's a little better. So Bob Freezy Boy later. Yeah, so dude, Chad, my PoE strategy is insane this league. I'm doing beast farming and I'm really good at it, and it's so profitable. It's like it's so profitable. You run in and you get in and out of a map in about 1 minute, and what was I gonna say? And I get all the contracts. This is it's a boring strategy for some, but I like it. You get all the contracts, and you also, in theory, I could hit a shot. But yeah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's super profitable, and it's nice. Like, you don't have a lot of items to pick up, so you know.
I never make two trips. I never make two trips.
I never make two blah blah blah.
I never make two trips.
Nice boards you got there. Only with Kibler decks. So like, I know you guys remember the deck that, like, you'd gain a bunch of armor and then you play that guy and get a big taunt. I don't know if you remember that deck, but like, it was like a little bit difficult to play, right? And one of our viewers, that was a huge mistake. Holy crap, dude. Wait, dude, these are really annoying, actually. Wait, those are so annoying. They have Wind Fury. Oh god. All right. You know what's annoying about, like, Bob freezing here is it just gives them the perfect oh god, this is so bad.
What is the most flammable?
So what's I gonna say? So what we're talking about? Oh yeah, so somebody said this, and then I was like, I can't. No, I was like, then someone was like, I can't believe. Oh wait, the first person typed this, right? Tony Hawk's another idea this deck. Is it my fucking high values by the clickbait? Here's a user. And then somebody else like responded beyond it, like I only make killer decks. So I was like, dude, like killers decks are usually worse than mine, right? That's part of the joke, right? Like his decks aren't made to be like efficient winning machines. They're there for like the feel, right? You know? It's all about like that feeling, right? I'm playing the meta because winning is all I care about. Apparently, according to Reddit and YouTube, for people I haven't watched, even though I play like off meta nonsense all the time, all right? Wait, son of a... That's bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Really good though. That's also really good.
Combatant center, and I take the crown.
Can I please draw Brawl here? Okay. Whew. Not gonna die. And Brawl until Marin is insane here, so. Yeah. I also, it's just like, sometimes I have this feeling of like, what do people want? Like, because like sometimes I play a good deck on the YouTube, right? That's actually good, but it's a boring deck, and then people get mad. And then sometimes I play like the actual thing, and then people are like, I can't believe you're promoting. Just basically, no one's happy, all right? That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone's miserable. Stream is, dude, ultra popping today. But I don't even know why. We got a big old Theo host, thanks to Theo.
Relaxation for all, and all.
Can't please them all, yeah. It's one of like the hard things about, so this is like, I read every hateful comment, chat, all right? I believe in reading, like listening to your haters and then saying, well, I'm not gonna, like, here's why. Like every like egotistical maniac, influencer, whatever, who like started off good, they started to get like powerful, and then they stopped like listening to society feedback, and then they went like became completely unlikable, right? What if they're engagement bots? That might be different, yeah. This is bad. I don't have any way to deal with this board. Is there anything in my deck? I have Shield Slam, I guess. Yeah, there's a Shield Slam. I'd rather draw things from my deck here than Crown. Other Bob is insane. It's me. Be all yours, but actually so.
I remember this place well.
Eight combatant center, and I take the crown.
I think it's okay. No, I don't know. I just like don't want to. Like, I just think good. Listen to your haters, right? Like it's like the more you understand, like, because you know, but just like once a week, you know, you have like hater day. Not every day. It's too much to listen to every day.
Such choices. All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
Blaze of trail.
I'm not
I am the eyes of my people, and I see all. This
Wait, is that lethal? 12. I think I'm gonna wait a turn. That dumb. I can take off 7, a lot of damage. Okay, that's. I feel like we have lethal with soul for us. Maybe. Don't be dead. So much life. I can't be dead, right? They're just tempoing, right? Yeah. This is 18 and this is 12 twice, right? So 18 and 12 twice is 24 plus 18. 24 plus 18 is 42, but they'll have this. It's like slightly off. Slightly off, but it still might just be the play. I guess I could slam down Ham here. Maybe it's Ham, and then
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Remember, was in my starting hand. Oh, that's cool. That is a cool little effect. Okay. I still think I'm winning here, but at 40, I'm 2 off here, right?
What is the most flammable?
Grunty can't go face. I guess you could go grunt. Okay, they gave up. Okay. You can simply use Wargape and win the game, yet you prefer to ignore this. You know, it's nice and easy to be a chat, to ignore things like setting up guaranteed and just be like, let's just go with it, all right? That's what I do over at, you know, Platinum 8, all right? It's working out pretty well for me, okay? When I'm doing this thing is like, I'm called counting and thinking, right? How many fires that charity award? Over 9,000, right? Rank 2 and I never count. Dude, I hate when like people in the higher rank trash talk me, because then I can't just like alright. Dude, but actually Gamer Revenge is not the one to like say, hey, you shouldn't have roped that. Because the Gamer Revenge, who has such a reputation for roping every turn, alright? So I mean, it works, dude. Like, here's the reality. Like, Gamer RVG, Yarla, like, the reason, like, Buddy Hopper, like, this is like a mindset that wins, like, gets you to Worlds, right? Wins tournaments. Like, thinking about your options is like, dude, I swear, like, half of people's problems, they're like, oh, this is happening to me. And it's like, have you tried thinking about it? And they're like, what? I thought the play was to just complain to people. I don't think so, Lop. I might not even try next year.
Ragnaros versus Valera.
Remember my blades.
Bow before me, mortals!
What is this thinking? Alright. Dude, we're just queuing in a gamer girl over and over again. What the heck, dude?
Too soon.
Job done.
This ship would fall apart without me.
This ship would fall apart without blah blah blah.
I remember this place well.
Alright. Chat, what do you guys think is a bigger deal? Like, grand larceny, or stream sniping? Read.
What is the most flammable? All forms of life will be crushed.
All right. What about what about like you know what about insurance fraud?
I remember this place well.
Ooh, okay. We gotta take. Discover is not even that good, right? This is like 3 board clears for life, and always threatening lethal. You know what's interesting here? This summons 2 minions next turn. So I kind of think the play here is your then the hero power, because then they're board locked the next turn, which seems pretty bad for them. Like this is like a really crappy board, you know? Right? Hmm. What does Weasel do? Ruin the ultimate anti-control tool.
Choose soon.
Chat, what do you guys think is worse, stream sniping or large quantity possession of controlled substances with the with intent to distribute? my bulwark. Yeah, this joke I can just keep using over and over again. Oh! Not the biopod chat. Oh god, we're so screwed here. Because it's god. All right, chat. Let's get a little more personal. Like what? What are so? All right, chat. Yeah. Yeah. What's worse, stream sniping or ghosting someone that you're in a long-term relationship with? Okay. So cooked here, by the way. Have long-term relationships. Exactly, ZBD. All right. You're a terrible person. It'd be like you were like living with someone, and you just like got a suitcase and left and blocked them on everything. Yeah, dude, I like asking ChatGPT. I asked it, dude, for I was like, what are some things that are morally very bad but not illegal? So things like, okay. What's
Choose soon.
Yeah, this actually is a
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
hosting a live in 3.
Set sail for sail.
What? They're just leaving my 5/8 up here? Questionable. You ever Bob Freezy Boy here to like... Oh, I wish I had, How do I win this game, Chad? That's what I'm trying to figure out, basically. I have Ceaseless. If I launch but don't clear it, I can go Bulwark. So I could like play my board, and like I could go Bob Freezy Boy and like Weasel Tunneler here. That's an option. Mark.
Time is short.
I don't know. Clear though. Okay. I screwed that up really badly. I should have pressed the button first. I don't know. Whatever. I wanted to get ceaseless counted. I don't even want that because.
I have seen creation,
Damn.
and I will bring destruction.
Tough.